A man has admitted defrauding a woman from Gloucestershire who believed they were in a relationship. Mark Acklom claimed to be a Swiss banker and an MI6 agent and conned her out of £300,000. Today he pleaded guilty to 5 counts of fraud. Well, Martin Jones is at Bristol Crown Court and joins us now. Martin.
Yeah, hi. Mark Acklom met Carolyn Woods in a shop where she worked in Tetbury in Gloucestershire in 2012, and they began an intense romantic relationship. Now, he'd convinced her that he was rich and successful, as you say, that he ran his own Swiss bank and that he was an agent for MI6, but none of that was true. What he didn't tell her was that he was in fact a serial fraudster who'd been in jail at least 4 times for fraud, starting when he was just a teenager. But in order to convince Carolyn Woods of his wealth and influence, he put her up in an expensive flat in Bath while he was living with his wife and children just a few miles away. After a few months, he then started asking her for money, which he said was for renovations to a property. It started off as smaller amounts of money, but those amounts of money that he was asking for gradually built up. And eventually he extracted from Carolyn Woods nearly £300,000, which included money that she'd made from the sale of an old house. The relationship ended when he claimed to be on active service with MI6 in Syria, and when he also claimed to have a brain tumour. He then fled to Spain, where international police hunted him for years, and he was actually named as one of the UK's most wanted fugitives at one stage. He then fled again to Switzerland, where he was arrested and extradited back to the UK. And today he has pleaded guilty to defrauding Carolyn Woods of nearly £300,000. He's due to be sentenced this afternoon here at Bristol Crown Court.
OK, and I'm sure we'll have more on that tonight. Martin, thank you very much. Martin Jones there outside the Bristol courts. Now, for the first